the idea. What sucks is we never got to in the conversation we were having with Croc, we never got to choose that option about what did him and his wife talk about. And of course, before we enter the room, the wife was pretty angry, so I think it all lies to the wife. Wife's some sort of a sorceress, I think. So I think she let those bears come on in. Pretty sure she did.
Know who died?
Drogadar, Drakeborn Du, Blue Boy Lugos, Yalborn, Ottrig. Take some time, mention them all.
Blue Boy
I
is
heard
gone.
you helped Lugos, as you helped me with the Haim.
But you could name the claimants to the throne who survived in one breath. You, Hjalmar, and Svanrige.
What are you saying?
Nothing, just yet. We've talked enough. Let's look around.
Let me know what you find. I'll speak to the others. Maybe someone saw more than I did.
Let it go.
Pull yourself together, Sid.
No, we're not throwing Frozen
Fang
references
marks,
here.
claw marks, broken bones. Hard to say what exactly killed him.
A bear, Geralt? What are you talking about?
All right. What do we have here?
Examine the limbs.
Old scar. Looks like it was sutured. Something under the fur. A tattoo. Shape of a bear paw. Bear's head, but the tongue's short, like a human's. Mouth smells of honey liqueur. Mead. And something else. Something earthy. Bears like honey. Before it's fermented. Strange. Half man, half bear. Something like a lycanthrope. No full moon, so something else caused the transformation. Maybe something he ate or drank. Mead. Mead with an earthy aroma. Need to check the horns, tankards, and bowls.
Lycanthropy.
All the horns are empty. Ottrig. Shit, no more than a kid.
Hey.
Bowl at each table. Mead in this one. And only mead.
Someone poison the mead or place some sort of spell over the mead? I don't know. More on CSI Skellige.
Here. Mead spiked with some kind of mushroom. And human blood. Cerys, come here.
But I wasn't done
Guard saw
looking.
what happened. Those weren't bears. They were
Men who transform into bears.
berserkers.
Berserkers?
The Skald's name for warriors who change into animals in the midst of battle. The stuff of fairy tales, legends. But it seems to make sense, right?
Almost. We were at a feast, not on a battlefield. Think I know what caused them to transform. The mead they drank. Smell this. Mead spiked with blood. And something else. Thinking it could be a mushroom, but I don't recognize the type.
Hjort might help us. Few druids know herbs better.
Can't hurt to try.
But I'm not done. Not done examining things. Game. Guess the game wants me to move on. I didn't even get to check the bodies or anything like that. I don't know who's who. Who's this guy?
So many wounds. No wonder Hjalborn bled to death.
What you do, girls? Just smell that?
No Nordling will ever understand the Isles. This is Skellige!
Drogadar. Skald's played his last. Young Lugos. Bears took him by surprise. Didn't have a chance to defend himself.
I remember when we helped Blue Boy Lugos. 'Tis a sad day. I think I got ripped to shreds. Alright, well. Is it out? Can we go out this door? Wow.
Triggers. Freer, Our Lady.
Rhea weeps upon her golden throne.
A disgrace. The kind we've not seen since the Red Funeral.
Few had died then, and on a Jarl's son of Mardroeme.
If this turns out to be Crack, I'll twist his head off.
If Crack appears to be guilty, we'll try him in keeping with our customs.
Aye, and then I'll twist his head off.
Although I can definitely see why he would want to do this, because he strongly wants either his son or his daughter to take the throne. And all these people think that
May the sea swallow the traitor.
he sabotaged this feast so that way he could get rid of the remaining candidates for the throne. And I could definitely see it that way too. Ay ay ay. This is decisions. This is where we make decisions. Alright. This guy's probably not gonna wanna look at
Freer,
it.
Our Mother. May the sea swallow the traitors. Freer, Our Lady.
Oh, he's a druid. Okay. I mean, the person dressed like that in Novigrad and Velen was a Peller.
Freer, Our Mother.
But
Freer, Our Mother. May the sea swallow the traitors. Freer, Our Lady.
you said that like
Might
3
find her
times.
Already have? What is it? Someone spiked one of the mead barrels with blood and something else. An herb or a mushroom. Cerys said,
Give me the horn. I know the smell. A mushroom. Mardroeme.
Mardroeme related in any way to berserkers?
Aye. But only in the tales told to children as they are put to sleep on cold winter nights. Warriors who ate Mardroeme were said to transform into beasts when consumed by battle rage. But as I said, it's only...
Only a legend, I know. Still, I find it easier to believe than some story about bears appearing out of nowhere. Cerys wasn't lying. You know your fungi.
I do. Especially those which affect the mind, soothe it, summon waking dreams. Odalric suffered for years. I tried to help him in various ways, initially with prayer, then with poppy milk.
But he's done with that now, right?
It's not that simple. But we'll wean him off it yet.
Mardroeme. Never heard of it.
You've another name for it on the continent. Silasaib, I believe.
All right. Peasants eat it to soothe pain.
Odalric tried it too, but only a few times. In larger doses, the mushroom causes visions, nightmares.
Yes. The last thing Udalric needed more of. Thanks for your help.
Blood and Mardroeme. The taste of human flesh and a substance that triggers visions. That well could have caused the rage. Maybe even the transformation.
Maybe. Hard to believe someone spiked the mead here in the hall, though, in front of all those witnesses.
You're right. I helped prepare for the feast. I'd have noticed. It might have happened before they brought the drink upstairs. In the cellars, maybe.
Come on. We could find some clues there.
Alright.
Wanted to talk to you.
Uh-oh.
What about?
What about? What do you think, Holger? Is not here about salted herring or the currents round Speakerog.
Flap your gob at me again and I'll shut it for good. Calm down.
You act like rabid dogs, not Jarls of Skellige. Speak, Witcher.
How'd all of you manage to survive?
What you saying? Eh? That we're the ones schemed this up?
Shut your gob. You're clucking as foolish as a gander hatching eggs. We survived because we're the best warriors in Skellige.
You're both damned fools. If not for the Witcher, none of us would be alive.
That's the guy that is wise. Smart.
Any ideas who might be behind the massacre?
Nilfgaard. They're the most to gain. But we'll avenge our sons. We'll burn their shores from Nazea to Atolia.
Wonders abound in the Nilfgaardian army. Towers with wheels, Zerrikanian mercenaries on humpback horses. But I've not heard of them having trained bears.
This was Croc, I tell you. We're in his castle, he let him in.
Wasted words, Slugos. I don't know who the traitor is, Witcher, but I'll tell you, it's none of us. We all lost loved ones.
So long.
Alright, let's go.
We must find the traitors quickly. Elsewise, the warriors will take matters into their own hands. Castle's abuzz already.
Think they'd attack Croc openly?
My father or each other. All in the finest Skellige tradition. Haven't had a good civil war in ages.
Okay, let's save.
What are you doing here?
Stuff, man. Oh, can I give this quest to that guy here?
Knew there'd be trouble. It was all too calm.
Funny. Arnvold said the same. For a feast to be any good, mead's gotta flow, but so does blood.
I'd say he got his wish.
I really hope Hjalmar's doing something useful, not just looking for a fight.
Relax. Your brother's impetuous, not stupid.
You gonna move or what?
We keep the poison at the cellar's other end down below. Come, I'll show you.
The stench! Is that vodka?
Mahakaman spirit. Someone ruined several barrels of the finest.
Good thing Dad's got other worries on his mind.
Just gonna stand there?
Right behind you.
That's a relief.
Examine the mead cellar. Or the mead barrels in the cellar.
Blood and mushrooms. Think we can find out where this barrel came from? Looks different. What the?
Sabotage!
The spirit! There's another exit behind the barrels, but they're too heavy. We'll never move them.
Don't intend to.
Yep.
Quick.
Go. Gonna be sabotaged.
God, we might have been burned alive.
Somebody's damn desperate to bring our investigation to a quick end.
I got this, babe, don't worry.
It's a secret passage.
One rarely used, more like. When Hjalmar and I were little, we'd play here. Once... bygone days.
Ah, well, we found a place of
Place
power.
of power. Should draw from it.
Yeah. Free ability point.
Yes.
Thanks for taking me down here. I would have never found it. Is there anything over here? Look at this wooden horse. What the? Why? Is that to symbol the Trojan horse? Where is this at anyway? I'm curious. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, that question mark that was here, that I was like, man, how do you get to that? We're currently in a tunnel.
When I get my hands on that pyromaniac,
Let's think. They had to use the entrance we used. Maybe they left some prints behind.
maybe. When the door slammed shut and the fire broke out, did you hear a bottle shatter too?
No, but I've no Witcher senses at my disposal. You must hear the hair growing on my head.
I try not to eavesdrop. Anyway, entrance is worth checking. Come on.
Man, this is... I'm liking this. I'm liking the investigation here. I'll be right back. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not gonna put the break screen up or put music on. I'll just be back in 30 seconds or so. Saw that we got some pizza out there waiting. Pizza. Pizza. Alright, let's continue on with the investigations. I've been really enjoying what we've done so far on The Witcher. It's been good to grasp the story. This isn't main story or anything, this is side quests, but usually side quests are pretty good. It feels good to play story stuff again, rather than just like, I'm gonna explore the entire map. Not a good idea. Well, it is, but if you do it all the time, then that's like, that's not what the game's about. So I'm glad that I'm changing it up. Alright, I don't really need to loot all this stuff. I don't know what I'm doing. It's all the same stuff. Look for tracks in the cellar. Oh my god, there's just so much loot. Crafting stuff. Ooh, pork. I've never seen that. I'm taking it. By the way, if you haven't seen it, it's pretty hilarious. This was done probably like 2 months ago. But if you're not familiar, there's a talk show host by the name of Conan O'Brien. And last night, even though it's been out for 2 months, I watched him play. It's about a 10-minute video of him playing The Witcher Wild Hunt, and it's pretty hilarious. It's pretty good. I recommend checking that out. Wait a minute. Oh, this is the door that we went into. Okay. All right. Look at this.
Someone walked through the Mead.
If I open it, it's Blaze, isn't it? I'm not gonna open it.
Could you ask for clearer prints? Sticky from the Mead.
Well, we'll figure it out. I bet you it's one of the Jarls, I bet. Gotta be one of the Jarls. Who's here?
Trail breaks off. Need to find another clue nearby. Something else to follow.
Looks like a secret passage, perhaps.
Must have felt his clothing rip, but was in a hurry.
What's this?
Piece of cloth.
No, it can't be.
What is it?
Arnvald's tunic. Only he wears this kind.
Sure about that?
Saw him in the main hall with the servants. Let's go.
Framed. Framed. Someone ripped off a piece of his clothing and then did that. Who's that? Arnvald. Yeah, let's read about Arnvald, shall we? Who are you? After Guthloff passed away a portion of his duties, Arnvald, this elderly Skelliger did not possess the far-reaching authority of his predecessors, but still had managed to make himself irreplaceable in his few years in this position. Not only stocking the larders and cellars of Caer Trolden, but also seeing to the needs of the keep's inhabitants, as well as the guests that visited during the feast and ceremonies. This is why his betrayal could not have come as a greater surprise. When caught, Arnvald confessed. Wait a minute. Are you kidding me? That's spoiling stuff. That guy's spoiling it. You see what they try to do, right? They try to give you hints and clues as to like who the person was or whatever. They have some obvious choices, and then of course you're like, well, I mean, most of the time, 90% of the time, obvious choices is not the person that we're looking for. And then they have some sort of like supporting characters that you're like, yeah, maybe they could have done it. And then out of the blue, they're just like, this guy that you haven't seen, you've only seen him maybe once. That's the guy.
Grab a horse, we'll chase him down.
It's dumb. It's so dumb. I hate it when that happens. I can take out my crossbow and get him, can I?
Stop, damn it!
Doubt he'll listen.
When I get my hands on him.
Wait a minute, I gotta...
You don't stand a chance.
We'll see about that!
Faster! Faster!
Dude, are you kidding me? I have the fastest horse.
Come on, Roach.
I should be able to catch him.
Who made that be?
Get on your bloody horse. Alright, we're cutting him off. Oh my good god, are you kidding me? Blocked by the pathway. Since when do you have pathways?
Ha! Got him!
Get him.
Why'd you betray them? Talk or I'll finish what I started.
No uncreate should ever sit on Skellige's throne. I know you better than others do. You're hot-headed, irresponsible. Skellige needs stability, a strong king. Not the kind a band of drunken jarls will choose.
Curious. Never heard you voice that idea, but I do know one who never stops saying it.
It's Bernard Bran, isn't it? You were never a good liar, Arnvald.
Oh, so it was that lady. Well. Alright then.
What was her motive?
10%.
Obvious. She schemed this up to get rid of the other claimants, slander our clan in the process. If she succeeded, Svanrigger would have been left, the only claimant to Skellige's throne.
We need proof. Your word against Birna's, that's not enough.
Anvald, help us, and I'll ask my dad to grant you an honorable death. I'll insist.
He's still gonna die.
Orders from her. Instructions. How to poison the Mead. But she never signed them. There's no seal.
Will that be enough?
It'll have to be. We shouldn't delay. Time to gather the Jarls.
She said she was leaving Skellige, though. So she might already be